Oh hey guys, how the frigs are going today? I've been up for about, I'd say probably about a half an hour. It's currently 2 o'clock. And last night I had an exciting episode happen after I was done filming the vlog. Basically, came downstairs, decided to do a little bit of a cleanup. Figured, you know what, that's not exciting enough for the vlog. How much water does this thing have? It's got to have a tank, we're good. I need a coffee like fucking major right now, but I'm filming with the Panasonic in case you're wondering. But I decided last night that I'd vacuum up the house. So I started in this room, vacuumed it all up and got it all clean. Came over here, plugged in over there, or plugged it in here, sorry, did the bathroom carpet, all good to go. Yeah, bathroom carpet. Vacuumed up this carpet the best that I could, and took all of his toys, put them up high just so I could vacuum, blah blah blah. This was all done with the old Bissell. Well, I started vacuuming over here, right? So I started at this step up here. I don't know why I do this, but I started at this step and I'm slowly working my way down. And I'm using the power nozzle, which basically is when you grab this and you take it off of here, like so. I'm using this part to fucking get her done with the tube expansion. So I'm sitting there and I'm vacuuming away and get bam here, get all this all cleaned up. All this all cleaned up as best as I could do with the limited light. So anyway, I get down here and I start getting right on the bottom here. And I'm going from here over. And as soon as I came over here, I heard this fucking squawk. And then thump, and then the vacuum went into like turbo overdrive. And then fucking shot sparks. And blew the breaker for the south side of the house. From basically that outlet, and that outlet behind the TV. Blew the breaker. Fucking gone. Vacuum dies, lamp turns off. It's fucking dark. I'm like, what the fuck? So, unplug the vacuum, into the closet I go, turn the breaker back on, cleared it all again, checked it, okay, cool, fired it back up, blew the breaker again. Vacuum is fucked. Well, needless to say, the mouse got fucking stuck in the tube and then blew up, like, basically blew up the vacuum. Like, I overloaded the motor and she fucking popped like a zit. Now, the reason why I was using that vacuum over the shop vac is because that vacuum has a carpet agitator or a carpet beater or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's got the wheel with the brush that goes round and round. You know what? The wheel with the brush that goes round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheel with the brush that goes round and round takes Oreo's fur off the ground. Yeah. Because in all honesty, the shop vac sucks for Oreo's fur. Because it kind of, when it's in tumbleweed form, it's not a big deal. Hell, you can pick that up by hand. But once it hits a carpeted surface and it's been treaded on every once in a while by either the dogs or myself, if it gets matted or mated with the surface, it's game over. You're not getting that fur to lift with just a shop vac. You're going to have to pull at it, which is where the furinator or the fur lifter, the fur fucking scratchy brush comes in handy. So that vacuum's fucked. It's done. Now I was looking online for other vacuum options because, like, shop vacs are great and all, you know, in a shop. Up here's not done either because I didn't get a chance to come up here and vacuum. So just said fuck it. And yeah, we got snow now. Check it out. I don't know if you can see out there, but there's totally fucking snow. Not a lot of it, but enough to say we got some. But yeah, I was looking at Walmart.ca for some vacuums, and you know, that Bissell, it was a good vacuum when I first got it. It's just 4 years later it started sucking, and that's probably on purpose. I bet you that Bissell does that so that you go and buy a new vacuum every 4 years, because they're so fucking cheap. Like for $79 they have one at Walmart right now. It's not the upright, it's I'd say it's kind of like the shop vac design, where it's like a canister and then you have the hose coming off of it. And I was kind of tempted to get that style, but then I was looking at the uprights and they have one there called the Pet Groomer. It's not for grooming your pets, it's just designed to deal with fucking Oreo tumbleweeds. Instead of having a carpet beater that's a bristle brush, it's a carpet beater that's like a rubber paddle. So the fur won't stick to it, but it'll scrape the fur off the surface. And it was about $89. The canister one was 79 bucks, same principle. So I don't know. I don't want to go to Walmart today, that's for sure, because it's still Boxing Day sales. That's going until the end of the month. And I kind of don't want to go anywhere near that place while that's happening, because yesterday was fucking stressful going in there and dealing with all the idiots. I don't want to do that again. But we do got to go grocery shopping today, because I want to pick up a bag of potatoes. I need to get some olive oil. Mainly because tonight I want to air fry a steak and some potato wedges. That's going to be awesome. Alrighty, well, before we get air frying, we got to go to the grocery store. I'm just going to fire up this G6 here so this remote works. I got to buy the new rubber pad for this remote because it's starting to fail. And that's for me being stupid, leaving it on the windowsill when I had the window open and water getting into it. Fucking ruining it. But I'll let that warm up a bit. We're going to head out to the car, brush the snow off, and then we'll frig off to the grocery store. And things I need are like, they recommend you use virgin olive oil because I'm going to be doing French fries in there. So what they say is put like a little bit of virgin olive oil into a bowl. When you cut up your fries, put it in there and then mix it around and add your seasoning and mix it around and then put that in. With the meat, they say don't bother adding oil because what it does is the air frying will blast all the grease and the fat off of the meat, and then that'll collect in the bottom and it'll vaporize and go around the machine, giving you that deep fryer like effect. I watched a video last night on it, and literally you preheat the thing to 200°C for 2 minutes, and then you drive your steak in there and turn it on for 10 minutes and it bangs out a restaurant quality steak. So we're going to find out if that's the case tonight. Also, something I wanted to mention was I ordered my video card for... Oh, sorry, kitten. I just kicked her. She walked by. She needs a fucking bell. Did I tell you guys the other night I almost threw in the garbage? Fucking taking the box out to the garage. Heard a mew in it. The box for the chair. Heard a fucking meow in it. Cat was in the box. Went to the bathroom for like 2 minutes and she jumped in there. Crazy bitch. But that's something else I got to pick up is cat food, oil, potatoes, God knows what else. We'll just get shit did. But no, I bought the video card for the XPS 8300. I was going to go with the 9700 or 970, sorry, GTX 970. But I was reading on forums that people with that card said due to the size of the case and the lack of breathing room, it tends to overheat, and people with the 960 didn't complain about that problem. So I decided, fuck it, we'll get the 960. It's a few teraflops less, but should get the job did. I tried playing it on the 550 Ti, and yeah, forget it. It looked like ass. So, car is warming up for some reason. I don't think I have the heat turned on. Where the hell are my keys? There they are. It's so nice to come out to this thing and not have to hook an air compressor up to it. You don't understand the pleasures of this. Okay. Kick over the heat. Hopefully the window doesn't explode. And keys in the ignition. Where the hell's my brush? There it is. And we'll start clearing off the car because she's got a little bit of snow on her. Nothing the brush can't handle. Alright, let's do this. Alrighty. Just got done at the grocery store. Also went over to Shoppers Drug Mart because I'm out of allergy pills and sometimes I need them. I don't need them as often as I used to, but sometimes they come in handy, so I went and picked up a pack of them. And groceries cost me nothing because I had a $50 gift card. I bought some drumsticks too, which is pretty awesome because that air fryer, they say fire 4 drumsticks in there for about 15-20 minutes and they come out extra awesome, so that should be good. Got drumsticks. We got I'm doing a steak tonight though. We got drumsticks, we got potatoes, we got olive oil, we got seasonings. I bought some Clamato because I want to have some beer Caesars. And what else did I buy? Oh yeah, some Doritos because I sure do love Doritos. Anyway, people, I'm gonna head the fuck out. We're gonna head home. We're gonna fry up some steak. Okay, so I'm just preheating the fryer now. We're going to get that going. You got to turn it on for 3 minutes. Actually, we'll turn it up to 200 because that's what the recipe called for. So we got the temperature pinned, and yeah, we'll get this thing all heated up, and then we'll fucking hit it and quit it. It's pretty loud when it runs. Sounds like a fucking vacuum. I already just heard the bell go off. Here's the steak I'm going to be cooking. So the next step is you fire the steak in there, season it, and turn it on. That's it. And there we go. It's all seasoned and shit. So we just fire it back in the guy, and then we pin her just to about 10 minutes and let it do its thing. While it's doing that, I'm going to chop up some potatoes, and we'll get those all ready for the fryer. Got about 5 minutes left on the clock. What if I pull this? What happens? It's cooking. Holy shit, is she cooking? Got a quick glimpse there. But I got my potatoes all cut up into, I want to chop that one a bit better, but, and that one too. But mostly shot up into the sticks. We're going to go ahead and run some oil over these, and some seasoning, and then we're going to drop them in that thing after the steak is done. Alrighty people, I can hear it spit farting away, so let's see what we got here. Oh my fucking goodness. Look at that. Kind of looks like a pork chop, all curled up and shit. Okay, so I'll go ahead and plop that on the plate. Now keep in mind, I didn't add any oil to this, okay? This is just the steak, air fried. Probably should have did a 5-minute cycle, flipped it 5-minute cycle. But now we need to clean off the basket, which I'm not sure. Okay, 1 second there. Is this hot? Nope, the sides aren't hot. 1 second. I already got my fries in there. We'll go ahead and slap that back in, lock it in place, and we're going to do an 8-minute run and see how those turn out. We got to check on it in 4 minutes. Actually, I should turn that down. Oh, you can't. Once you set it, you got to leave it. Son of a bitch. Just turn down the temperature a bit to 180, and I want to check on them and give them a shake after, so yeah. Look at that. It's juicy, mind you, like it's juicy as fuck. There's a lot of grease onto it, but that's because this is a bad cut of steak and it's greasy as fuck. But that's going to be delicious. I should cut it in half and show you the insides maybe. I want to see that too. So I just cut off a slab, and there you go. Holy fuck. That is amazing. Okay, so I got my new way to cook steaks in the winter. I was going to bake them in the oven, but why do that when you can do them in here quicker? Bring it. For sakes, I read the wrong one. For potatoes that you're cutting in the French fries, it's 18 to 25 minutes. That's why it didn't turn out well. I already put them in for a second run after I shook them, and I put them in for another 10 minutes, and we got 2 minutes left on the guy, and yeah, we're at 180. I had it at 200, so here's hoping that turns out. I got some gravy warming up in the guy here, so we're gonna have some gravy on the fries. Gravy on the fries, some steak. Fuck, this is gonna be a good dinner. I love this little stupid thing. Fuck is she mint. Expensive, but mint. So yeah, before I frigged off at the grocery store, I was talking about how I bought the video card for my computer. If anybody's wondering, that solid state drive that I showed you yesterday that I unboxed, well, I didn't unbox it. I opened it up afterwards off camera to see what it came with, and I was a little upset that it didn't come with the rails to convert it to a 3.5 inch. But maybe 3 years ago, I bought another SSD, which is currently in that AMD A8 Acer laptop that I'm using as a home theater PC. It's that SD Now by some fucked up company, and I think it's a Kingston, I don't know. Anyway, it came with rails that I'm not using, so I'll be able to use that, and that's also going in the XPS 8300. So in the XPS 8300 we'll have the 120 gig solid state drive that's in there right now, running the operating system and Sony Vegas. We have a 500 gig Western Digital 7200 RPM that's currently running programs such as, like, I don't know, whatever's on there, and the Steam folder's on there as well. But I'm going to move the Steam folder over to the SSD because literally that's all it's going to do is run all my Steam games. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And then use the 500 gig that's in there for storage, and the 3 terabyte portable hard drive is going to be like if I do video recordings. But I got to wait till after fucking February the 18th before I can upload any new content to Skaven Games, because the channel got flagged for racial slurs due to a certain individual we used to play with before who doesn't know how to compose himself properly in a live stream, which is why we don't play with that individual. I'm not mentioning any names, but you can all sum it up on your own. Anyway, I just heard the fries ding, so let's get shit did. Oh my fucking god. Look at that. Look at that! And there you have it, dinner is served. So I grabbed up some celery sticks to have a green with it, but I put gravy on the French fries, and let me tell you, these things are fucking amazing. Like, they have that deep fried texture without that I'm gonna have liquid poops later on tonight feeling to them. You know what I mean? Well, I can't do deep fried food. I remember at Bloke's, he fired up his bitchin' fryer, as he calls it, and we did French fries and stuff and that, and holy fuck did I ever wreck his toilet that night. Big times. I'm going to eat, boys. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Oh shit. I am so close to 10,000 subscribers. I can feel it on my tits. Right on my tits. Yeah, that's my channel. Yeah, that's my channel. So close, my tits are almost numb. My goodness, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, so yesterday after I got that hard drive, the 6 terabyte hard drive, sorry, I hooked it up to my router because I wanted to, the router has a USB 3.0 port on the back, and I wanted to basically plug it in there and use it as like a central media server to put all my files on. And the router also supports cloud storage, so you can basically set up a cloud environment and go from there. Well, I thought, okay, that's kind of a cool idea, and then I can transfer all my movies and my TV shows and all my shit that I've got downloaded over to there, plus my music, and I can stream it from the router to any computer in the house. Well, when I did that, and I started transferring all the shit off of the old 3 terabyte drive to the new 6 terabyte drive, well, the internet died, everything basically died, everything was acting up, I couldn't friggin' surf anywhere. Now what the fuck are you complaining about? Jesus Murphy. So it didn't work. So what I ended up doing was I grabbed the hard drive, brought it in here, and plugged it into the XPS 8300 where the 3 terabyte is, and started transferring everything from the 3 terabyte to the 6 terabyte. Now I started that yesterday at about, I don't know, what time was it? Probably around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is currently 7:30 in the evening, and it's not going very fast. Now keep in mind it is a USB 3.0 hard drive, but I got it plugged into a USB 2.0 spot because the XPS 8300 never came with 3.0 yet. It was an extra feature that came out after I ordered mine that you could pay for. It was a $20 add-on. Now I did order, like I said, from Newegg when I ordered the hard drive. I ordered the USB 3.0 adapter card for it, which will give it 3.0 capabilities, but I never bothered to get it beforehand. And I'm regretting that because this here, I don't know what the speed of 2.0 is. I think it's 200 megabits a second, which is what I'm getting now, 20 megabytes a second. So I'm thinking that's the issue, is USB slow as fuck. So when I get the 3.0 card, it'd be a lot quicker, but I wanted to get that all transferred over and then figure out what's going on with that router and plug in the, because like what is this drive formatted at right now? That's what I'm wondering. What are you? Right click, properties. So it's NTFS formatted, and it sees 5.45 terabytes of space total. It's supposed to be, yeah, okay, yeah, 6 terabit. It's a 6 terabit drive. Fuck's sakes. I hate the way they do that. You see what I mean? It's a 6 terabit drive, but it's actually 5.45 terabytes. Fucking sons of bitches, eh? It's only a 5.5 terabyte drive, not a 6 terabyte. Well, that's weird. I don't know. Reports are weird. But anyway, it's transferring over. I got a lot more shit to go. But the 3 terabyte drive was almost full. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, so shit gets did. And then I'm going to use that 3 terabyte drive for, I don't know what I'll use it for. Probably for downloads or whatnot and stuff and junk. And with that USB 3.0 card, I'll be able to actually fucking transfer files to it fast enough. Won't be able to use it for a video game install drive, but if I ever get back into making video game videos once I'm allowed to upload to Skaven Games again, that'd be pretty badass. But yeah, right now I just want to rock a piss and then I want to clean out that fryer. I didn't really want to wash it when it was scalding hot because that sucked, but like, that's not even that big of a mess. This thing's mint. Well, that was a super easy thing to clean. Now, out of all my favorite appliances I have right now, those are them. The air fryer to cook meat, the rice cooker to do rice and veg. You know what? If I put pork chops in that thing, rice and veg in that thing, let them both go, dinner's cooked, I don't have to babysit dick. Fire them in, turn on the timers, walk away. Literally, that simple. Right, Bubby? Right, Bubby? Who's a Bubby? Who's a little Bubby? Oh, you're a little Bubby. Anyway, nuts. But, yeah. Clean up on the air fryer, easy peasy lemon squeezy. That base doesn't stick. The grease just sits in there. Or whatever, the fat or whatever it might be. Rice cooker's even easy to clean. Right there, 2 appliances that a college student could have and they can fucking eat like a king for days. I'm telling you, the Philips air fryer and a fucking dirty old Hamilton Beach rice cooker. Eat like a boss for days. You make your French fries and your friggin' pork chops and steaks and God knows what chicken in that guy. And if you want rice and steamed vegetables, that guy. Awesome. Awesome. But anyway, people, that's all I'm going to do for today. Tomorrow I was thinking that it's going to be Monday. Boxing Day sales are still ongoing, but people got to go back to work, except for if they booked Christmas off. So I was thinking about braving the malls tomorrow and going to Walmart to see about getting a new pushy sucky to replace the broken Bissell. The broken Bissell. I contacted a guy on Kijiji. I was chatting with 2CV bloke, and he's like, "Oh, there's a TriStar on Kijiji. You should get that one. You'll like that one. It works great and it's easy to fix, and you know, so on and so forth." But he wants $50 for it, and I asked him. I emailed him and said, "Well, what model is it?" And he says the EXL. And I was like, "Does it work?" And he said, "No, it doesn't work. For some reason, it won't turn on." He thinks it's the motor. And he couldn't find a replacement. He said, "But if you can source a replacement, you'll have one hell of a vacuum." Well, I don't want to buy something broken that I have to fix. I want to buy something working that I don't have to fix. So I'm thinking Walmart, we'll get a new vacuum to replace this one here. There's also the Dirt Devil over here, but this thing here never worked. Mom gave me this after they bought their new vacuum because she said, "Well, maybe you can get it going. If not, just throw it in the garbage." Well, I can't get it going, so it's going to go in the garbage. And we'll be done with that one. Get this fucking sleeping bag off the floor. And yeah, so I'm going to put this out in the garage and figure out when I can bin it. Same with this one here. I don't know if I can just put it at the side of the road and if the garbage truck will take it, but she's fucking shat. Shat. And the shop vac, well, it's okay, but it doesn't do a good enough job because you need a carpet beater. Mainly to get this guy's fur out of the carpet. So, we'll go to Walmart tomorrow and see what we can find. And hopefully it's not fucking super busy in there. We can get in, get our shit, and get out. But anyway, people, that's all we got for this time around. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.